we are back again with another episode of Fascist Ireland. In the last episode, we had just finished the war. So in this one, we're going to negotiate peace. Ideally, I think for poetic justice in a way, I think I'm going to go and take the United Kingdom as my own, because Ireland deserves a little bit of revenge. I think personally. So I think I'm going to start. We're not going to liberate anyone, I don't think. I wonder if we take all states, we won't be able to do that. So let's go and open up the state menu here. We need to at least take the rest of Ireland before Germany makes any demands. We have the highest war score, so we should be able to take a massive amount. So let's go ahead, grab Northern Ireland. Let's control as much of this as we possibly can before Germany gets a chance to get involved. Now it is going to cost us a lot of points to take this, but all of these factories being officially ours is going to be great. England's production is fairly high. Now I think I also want the Netherlands and Belgium, their primary holdings. I can't quite do that. So let's get... I can end the turn there and take the Netherlands and the United Kingdom. I think that'd be a solid start. And then we'll see what Germany does. Now they don't have many points, so it's back to our turn. I think we're going to pass on this round. Just to build up. Okay. Now I don't necessarily understand why France can't be taken. It might be because they're at war with the French Commune. I'm not entirely sure. But they should have been involved. Maybe we weren't directly involved? I'm not entirely sure. But I don't necessarily want... I think Germany can have these, because I don't want the border with the Soviet Union just yet. I think I'm going to play some games up in Norway and Sweden here and try to take those in some separate wars. They could join the Comintern, but I'm hoping that they don't, because I don't want to get them pulled in just yet. For my turn here, let's try to take... Yeah, we'll take the rest of Belgium, so we can at least have our foothold in here, in case we need to supply troops, and then we can have a base of operations. I think it might not be a bad idea to take some of the Netherlands' rubber supply in these islands, in case we decide to do any operations on Australia or what have you. Now we can't take it all, but we'll end the turn there. We'll take those chunks. I believe that's where the rubber is located. If not, I'll have to try again. And having these base of operations is going to help us later on if we go to war with the United States. So we'll have another route to be able to go around. It's kind of a slow war deal here. I'm just going to take as many islands as I can. Well, I think we should just take that for now. Should be able to grab this. Ooh. Got a little bit of lag. Significant amount of lag, not sure. Yugoslavia is being claimed by Italy slowly. Germany is taking these territories, which I like. It's good. I just think any of these locations we can take, it's going to be better for us. So, we have such low points right now. I'm going to pass for a turn, build up, and pass again. And then we should be able to take a significant chunk. Since these are low-cost islands. And we have a significant advantage over Germany at the moment. Now, it doesn't make all the sense to take these islands, but I think if they have naval dockyards, it's really going to help us ramp up our production. In a lot of ways that's going to be beneficial in the long run, as I do want to be a naval power. So I'm going to take coastal provinces. I don't really want interior Africa that much. I don't think it's going to do much for me. It would be good to grab this. Any dockyards that I think I can find are going to be a solid place to start. And I think that should be sufficient for this turn. Let's pass one more time. We'll grab that piece. Let's grab this. Let's have a foothold in the Americas so I can have troops ready in case we decide to invade Mexico. All these little islands. They will be vulnerable to attack, but I think it's worth a go. Alright. What else? I'm basically turning Ireland into the island country that it always dreamed of. That should be sufficient. There are some ports here we're going to take. I'll let Germany have the interiors. I just don't find the need to have them. I don't want to border directly with Russia in case they get up to some shenanigans. What else is available? We could take these. That'll be good. And you have to forgive my ignorance of Pacific Islands. I'm not exactly well versed. Let's take this. We can take Hong Kong, I believe. There we go. What else do we want? At this point, it might be better just to... Ooh, that would be very good. If we can have a foothold up here, we can start building naval dockyards and have that ready to go. Now, I think at this point, I'm just going to say, like, Egypt can be independent, that's fine. They can be part of us. Liberate Jordan, I'm okay with that. Let's see what Belgium's got. I should just take all their states at this point. That's all they have left. Yugoslavia. And we'll just do this just for fun, just to mix it up. Actually, let's do Moravia. And then liberate Serbia. Oh, we can't quite do that. Let's see. I think I'm done. I'll allow everyone else to do the rest. Alright. So we've got a significant amount of what I wanted to take. That's very good. And now we gotta decide what we're gonna do next. Now, we're not currently at war. We have plenty of factories that are gonna need repair. So this is what happened. The French Commune directly took France, which I'm not too fond of. If we can get everyone assigned to a front line on the French Commune there and set up that they should get out of France and redeployed there. I don't think we're going to be in much danger of naval invasions for a while, but I'm going to keep this going just in case. We have free military factories. Many are damaged, but over time we should be able to replenish them. Submarine 2s, we got all these naval dockyards, so that should be sufficient once everything gets repaired. We can get more mechanized going. We've got plenty of factories remaining. We are running out of resources. I think it might be best to get another line of anti-tank, because now that we have so much military experience, I'm going to go ahead and edit our infantry division and give them support anti-tank. And then I'm also going to replace it with an anti-tank division and another anti-tank division. Now this is going to change up their HP organization and all of these, but the soft and hard attack is going to go up. And I think that's going to be beneficial in the long run. Now, I don't need that company, so we're going to ignore that for now. We have a bunch of free military factories. We're always going to need infantry equipment. And we'll go ahead and set up a line for that. And that should be all of our factories for now. But where the real interesting part is I'm going to have to get technology to repair, because so much of this is damaged. But we shouldn't be facing any resistance on it, so it should switch to us fairly quickly. I'm interested to see exactly how we're going to go about this. but I think we've definitely got it. Now I just have to decide who to go to war with next. We have plenty of political power. We could declare the French Commune, but they're in the common term, and I don't think we're ready for that. Germany's still at war with Poland, and Poland is currently non-aligned. So I think it would be good to assist Germany in this and join their war, the German-Polish War. And then, instead of having my units here, I think I'm going to grab this general and aid this push. So we're going to make a front line on Poland. It's going to be a messy, big front line. But if we can go, say, there, and the other advantage of this as well is that Germany's going to be transferring almost all their troops up here. So they will be able to help out in that push. Now, as long as Poland doesn't join any factions, we're going to be just fine. I think I'm also going to look at my productions of units here and set up a secondary army. So these guys are going to deploy here and here. So these guys, we're going to set up an army that just does suppression, or is ready to do suppression once we start taking territory in other lands such as Norway. So for now, I'm going to have them deploy in Northern Ireland, and they'll just wait. They'll just keep deploying. I'll have 5 of them ready. We'll bump them back up to medium reinforcement rate. These guys, infinite groups of 3. I think we're going to go ahead and bump that up to units of 5, have them deploy right in Dublin, and have them ready to join another army once we're ready. I think we're going to join them into a separate army to attack Norway. So let's get it started. Now, what is this? Our faction members justifying war goals. That's fine. I don't think Albania is going to be a big deal. All these units should be strategically redeploying out of France. We have a bunch of naval battles. It might be a good idea to look at our navy soon. It's pretty sloppy up there, but now we don't have to worry about the navy of the UK, which is a primary concern. Poland should fall fairly shortly. Okay. So we're going to need a lot more convoys. So that might be something that I should focus more on and get a whole nother line of convoys. It's because we don't have the steel necessary. So we're going to bump this up because the infantry equipment isn't as vital right now as getting the supplies to get more infantry equipment. Okay. Soviet Union is... Okay. So they want to take on Hungary, which means we will get pulled into that war. Now, the French Commune shouldn't be that dangerous of an enemy, as they were a rebellion, and we crushed most of the French. So, they've got 15 to 27. We should be able to take them on, should that arise. We definitely need more convoys. That is completely vital right now. So these guys, let's have them do it as they please. They are getting some attrition. I think it wouldn't take very long to justify on Norway because of the war tension, or the world tension rather. 25 days. I'm not going to do that just yet. Well, actually, if I grab all these units, because I don't think we're in fear of being invaded any longer. So if I grab all these guys, we're going to put them into a new army. Yes, that's fine. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to grab our field marshal, our level 3. We're going to set up a naval invasion order from here. Scratch that. We're going to set up a naval invasion order from here directly to there. And that should be ready to go once we get there. I think we should have sufficient intel. But they should all redeploy over to that location. And once they're there and planned, I think I'm going to justify my war goal. doctrine effort. Let's see. Our submarines are already fine, so let's get large navy going. This is going to be pretty stagnated, I think, because Poland is getting reinforcements from the Soviet Union, or at least volunteers. We can change our government a little bit. Let's go ahead and get some capital ship stuff going on. Our technologies are slowly improving. But basically, we've taken out our biggest threat. The Soviet Union, without a second front with the United States and France, proper France, not the French Commune, should be able to be taken fairly quickly. We've got our infantry equipment. I think it's time to improve our ships. We're going to go with Submarine 3. I still like the submarine tech. Once we get the anti-tank upgrade, we're going to switch. Well, you know, technically we should probably just keep going on that, because I do have divisions assigned. Alright. So this is all repairing fairly quickly, and we should be able to get all these things going. And I'm going to build the naval factories in other provinces. We'll just have an absurd amount of military factories here. Oh, that's already complete. Alright. Then we're going to go naval dockyards. Put them all across Ireland. Because I'm going to need these to start producing a navy. Now that we have so much territory, we should be able to put them all over the place. And those dockyards are going to be outrageously good. I'll be able to produce consistent navies. Now this could be overkill, but I see it probably working out in our favor. Improved anti-tank, that'll be good. And we can upgrade our production. Let's see, are these units in transfer? Oh, it's because we have no convoys. Of course. But we are building them up. It shouldn't take too long. I think it was pretty detrimental to our convoys when we were at war with England there. They were probably sinking a fair number. We're going to move this to the top, because I definitely need more. Now we're going to see... We are repairing some, so those should get fed into that. So it will take a while to get our convoys up and running again. So let's move dockyard repairs higher up. Now, I wouldn't have thought Poland would be quite as tough as they're being, but Germany is still reassigning troops across the line, so I think the push will happen fairly soon. We probably don't need our planes doing naval strikes here any longer. Let's get them up here in Jutland. There we go. I think I can pump up the production and at least have... how big is that? It's 400, 340. We'll do that, and have them doing some naval strikes, port strikes, just to see. So this is sort of a dramatic stage, because this is the build-up before another large war. So ideally we clean up Poland and we have a more, I guess a cleaner front against the Soviet Union. Germany has reinforced up here, so they might be able to do a little bit of a pincer maneuver. The border with the French Commune is not well defended. Now, it might be better to rush the Soviet war, because they will have less time to prepare and really build up their production. But at the same time, if we can get ours stabilized, I think we're going to be in much better shape. I don't know how long it'll take for this to work out, but let's see. It won't be too long yet. I can probably afford to speed up time a little bit again. We're just waiting on convoy production. Okay. Well, the amount we need is steadily rising, which is not good. I'm not sure where that's coming into play. It's probably supply for down here. I'm not sure, though. Or it could be, as we get these new units in, we need more for supply. You know, I probably don't need the rubber anymore. Let's see. Oil produced, exported. We could probably cut off the United States oil, and this would save us a lot of convoys. So let's go ahead and send that, cancel that. Let's see, aluminum. We can probably do the same. Cut that off. We're actually going to be in an ideal situation to just be able to no longer import, as we're getting almost all of our resources from directly within. I don't want to be supplying the Soviet Union anything, because they are our next war goal. We've got a ton of rubber, don't need to be giving convoys to any of that. Or Brazil. There we go. So we should be balanced on resources. Maybe? What do we need here? Oh, we still need steel. But everything else we have a surplus. Steel and oil we need a bit. But that's going to reduce the convoys needed a little bit. Alright. And then that's getting underway. I don't think we need to build any more battle cruiser number ones. So we'll switch that to 1 year, and then those factories will reassign themselves. We do need the oil. Maybe we just only need the one, so let's do that. That'll reassign to there. And start getting the convoys much quicker. Okay. So the United Kingdom kept its fleet, but it's now under our control, or our allied control. Cruiser effort or submarine effort? Let's do cruisers. We're already doing well on submarines. We don't necessarily need more. And let's see here. We are growing at a decent rate. Go up to speed 5 until something else happens. I don't know how Luxembourg survived this war either, to be honest with you. They should have been dead long ago. 1940. I still don't think I need any special divisions. Let's go ahead and maybe start doing some armor. I'm doubtful if I'll use it or not. You know, it might be better to get a land doctrine. We did get the reductions. And I think since we don't have any tanks yet, it would probably be better to do this. Well, you know, I just like mobile warfare a little too much, so we're going to start working on that and then start getting our tanks, our light tanks up. Because I like to do the surrounds and I like to move very quickly. Assassination of Trotsky, very good. Well, not necessarily good, but it has happened now. So it looks like they're pushing into... Yeah, Poland will fall fairly quickly now, which is very good news. We can clean this all up. Italy declared war on Albania. As long as they don't join any factions, we won't have to deal with the Russians just yet. Our convoy production is pretty solid. Now we're... Okay, very good. Now we're going to start to get a surplus. And any surplus is good. Alright, so we'll readjust that. Improved anti-tank, so we're going to upgrade this to number 2. Make sure we get that going. We have a research slot, so we're going to go into Navy. I'm going to probably go for Battle Cruiser 2. Probably not use it and turn it into Battleship 3. So now that we have all these dockyards, there will be an appreciable difference. Now we have insufficient resources, but now we can start importing again. Because we have the convoys. And now our steel situation is sorted, and all of our production should be barreling out of control in a good way. Battlecruiser 1. No, I still only need one of those. It's going to take forever. We might as well put it into that, and then I can reassign later on. We have insufficient resources again. Okay. But now, we should be able to... Yep, we have all these men here. They are planned. Let's declare on Norway. Or at least justify a war goal. Yes, Poland falls. Or it will in a second. That's amazing. Alright. Poland has capitulated. Now, who else is involved in that? Oh, just Poland. So this should be the peace deal. Now, I don't think I have much in the way. Well, we have more than Germany. Now, I'm considering allowing Germany to take all of it, but I think it would be better if we have a puppet government. Germany's taken all the rest of this, I think. So if we just puppet that piece of Poland, you know what? No. Let's be real. I don't want any of that, so I'm just gonna be done, and they can decide what they want to do with it. Okay, so now we can reassign our troops. We're gonna do a front line. I think Germany can handle that, so we're gonna just have everyone assigned to our front line over here, and have Paris as the goal, because we will be at war before too long with the French. So Finland will probably go to war. I wonder if they won't try to join the Allies. I got field hospitals, that's very good. Let's get capital ship effort. I'm gonna see, yeah, I definitely have enough. So let's go ahead and edit our primary infantry division and give them field hospitals. That's gonna change some things a little bit, but I think it's gonna be good, because we do need the manpower. We only still have 330,000. Field Hospital 2 is going to improve that even more. We still need some supplies. Our need for steel is just amazingly high. But I think at this point we should be set. Computing machines, I think I'm going to start getting some decryption. It's really important. I saved it for a long time, but I think it's time now. Okay, well, I'm going to call this an episode there. Thank